Just 5 more minutes. Oh. Get up. Get up. David, wake up. How'd you get in here? Who's gonna carry the boats? What boats? Who's gonna carry the boats? Who's gonna carry which boats? We don't even own a boat. Who's gonna carry the boats? Stay hard. What? Hey guys, Jim here. Welcome back to the channel where I think we do fitness. If you're confused by the first minute of that video, I would just go ahead and do two things. First is search up David Goggins on YouTube and surely you'll find out who's gonna carry the boats and the logs. And two, that was actually every morning for me for the past week because today is
Sunday, 21st of March.
21st of March, meaning that it has officially been 1 week since I started running 5K at 5 a.m. every day. These are my stories. So, day one was actually for me the easiest.
It's 5:12 a.m.
Waking up at 5, I was super motivated, ready to run, and I just wanted to get out there. First day, I just kind of ran around everywhere. I just ran around the park, into downtown a little bit, just ran around 17th, went up the hill, took some videos of the city, and it felt good. I thought I was just gonna crush 5 a.m. every day for the rest of my life. So days 2 to I would say 5 were pretty good. It was pretty much the same stuff. I had actually found a path that I really liked going through downtown because you got to see, lights, you got to go under a nice pretty bridge, you got to see the Calgary Tower and this apartment building. And running down an empty Stephen Ave was really awesome too. It just felt kind of nice, quiet, and peaceful, and something that you don't really get in Stephen Ave. From day one, I started going to the gym as well. And I was doing my normal push-pull legs with 6 days on and 1 day rest. And, I thought it would be fine. I've been running for a minute now. This year I've been running a decent amount. I thought that 5K would just kind of be an easy default to start off on. But not only was I trying to run the 5K, I was also trying to increase the pace because I want to run a half marathon, or actually I've changed that to the marathon now. But I wanted to run it at a pace of at least like 5:30 or 5 minutes, hopefully. But things kind of started to come together in all the wrong ways. I went to go buy my first pair of running shoes. And I ended up grabbing these. I'll probably do a review of them after or something. And I really like them. But when I went in, I actually learned a lot of information about running. I just told him about how on really long runs, my knees kind of hurt. And this past week, I've just been dealing with shin splints. And that's when he asked me how many days I've been training. And I told him, 7 days. I've been going every day. And he said, you could probably use at least 1 day of rest. And the workout gym, the gym that goes to the gym, he knows that one rest day or, rest days are important. But the running gym doesn't really get that because I don't really consider running at least 5K. I always thought that it was just kind of something that I can brush off just easily. But I realized that the longest run I've ever done is a 10K, and I'm doing half of that every day. And while it does feel good for my health, I don't know if my body likes it as much as my mind does. So after having that conversation and learning about, marathon training and how you got to take a rest day and you got to put in some variety, I think my mindset kind of shifted to I want to train for a marathon, and I was just planning on doing that on top of the 5K, which I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I think it did definitely shift my mindset from running every day to at least having 1 or 2 rest days, just so that I can recover and actually train towards the goal of a marathon. Because you see, when I actually started this challenge, I had wanted to do this for my health, you know? I always felt that running made me feel better, not only physically, but also mentally. And, you know, I was just going off of that. But with running, I do have a goal. I do want to end up running a half marathon, maybe an Ironman if I can. But, you know, the more I run everyday 5Ks, I thought that I would be moving progressively towards my goal of fitness and a marathon. But in actuality, I think I've been progressing more towards a wheelchair. My shin splints this past week have been cracked. The shoes help a lot. Before I was running in these, and my God, after a nice run, it felt like I couldn't walk. It just felt like needles just stabbing into my shins. So day 5, all was good, got up, did my run. But day 6, I forgot to set an alarm. I ended up waking up at like 9. And it was pretty disheartening, honestly. I had been doing this every day for however many days and being pretty consistent with it. Even though my body hurt, I just pushed through because that was what I had promised and that's what I wanted to keep myself accountable for. But regardless, you know, I didn't let it get me too down. You just gotta get back up and keep going or else it's gonna all crumble, right? So ended up punishing myself with a little bit of an 8K. And then there was today. Woke up 5 a.m. sharp, all was good. Getting ready, and then I did what I did in the video. I just hit the alarm and said 5 more minutes. And today, Javid Coggins was not there. He wasn't there to whisper in my ear the sweet sounds of who's gonna carry the boats. And so I went back to Sleepland for an extra hour and ended up waking up at 6. Still did the run, but I was pretty sad. But you know, like I said, you just got to learn from your mistakes and you just got to improve in the future. So that's what I'm planning on doing. You know, at the end of the day, waking up at 5 a.m. every day felt all right, you know? It was just okay. Not perfect with my schedule. I was a little tired throughout the day and it kind of drained me a lot of energy. So I think I might be switching that up too. To be honest, I feel bad because I said 5 a.m. 5K every day until 5K subs. But at the end of the day, I gotta focus on how long I can go for, you know. I would rather, you know, realize my mistakes, say I'm sorry, change my end of the deal, and sustainably exercise towards my goals of fitness and do this for a long time, rather than, you know, being out in the street with my inflamed shins that finally cures my chicken legs in all the wrong ways. I'm gonna kind of pull it back a little bit. I'm gonna shut off the David Goggins a smidge and try and recalibrate and use a marathon training program of some sort that I'm gonna probably find online. I'll share it with you guys once I do find it and document the journey. But I think that is going to be the next couple months for my 5K every day. And I'm gonna try and keep a 35 kilometer mileage a week so that at least average wise, I am still running 5K every day. But I think that is everything for this video. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure to like the video. If you haven't already, subscribe and ring the notification bell. It really helps me out. But I think that is everything. And so until next time, peace.